NIBIRU End of the World. Planet X to eclipse Sun when it appears on September 23. NIBIRU will plunge the world into darkness as Planet X signals the beginning of the end of the world on September 23 with a solar eclipse, it has been claimed. YouTube evangelist Cornelius Jones told of his prediction of a 3-hour total eclipse in a video after researching references to NIBIRU in Bible verses. Growing numbers of fundamentalist Christians believe codes in the Bible and signs in the heavens mean the rapture will soon be upon us. Scores of YouTube doom videos and evangelical websites point to an astrological constellation on September 23 matching Revelation 12:1-2, which will signal the start of the rapture and second coming of Christ. The passage 12:1-2 reads, "And a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and the agony of giving birth." They claim the woman in question is Virgo, and on September 23, the sun and moon will be in Virgo, as will Jupiter, now being said to represent the Messiah. One main purveyor of the theory is Christian conspiracy theorist David Meade, who also predicts a mythological planetary system known as Planet X or NIBIRU will appear in the sky on September 23. He claims it will then pass the Earth in October, causing the start of the rapture with huge volcanoes and volcanic eruptions due to its gravitational force. In a video entitled Planet X, NIBIRU will eclipse our sun on September 23, 2017. Mr. Jones grinned at the camera as he said, "The question is, will Planet X or NIBIRU eclipse our sun on September 23? Well, you know I would not be doing this video unless I believed it would. Why would I believe such a thing? I have been looking at this NIBIRU Planet X thing quite a while now and was reluctant to do a video because I did not really understand it. Now I feel I have got a great understanding." He read from Luke chapter 23, verse 44. It says, "Now it was about the 6th hour and there was darkness all over the earth, until the 9th hour. Then the sun was dark and the veil of the temple was torn in two, and when Jesus had cried out with a loud voice he said, 'Father, into your hand I commit my spirit.' Having said this he breathed his last." Mr. Jones said, "Here we see Jesus Christ dying for us on the cross, and the Bible says very clearly there was darkness covering the whole earth." He said Jesus died at the Jewish festival of Passover, when there is always a full moon, so it could not have been an eclipse by the moon. He also argued that an eclipse by the moon would only cause darkness in a certain area for a few minutes. Therefore, he suggested the only thing that could plunge the whole earth into darkness for 3 hours was NIBIRU, which must have passed us at the time of Christ's death. He claims that it would return to eclipse the sun on September 23 to mark the start of the rapture before the second coming of Christ. However, not all Christians believe the theory. In an article entitled "Will the World End on 23rd of September?" Jonathan Sarfati wrote the same planetary coincidence had happened 4 times in the last millennium, and therefore was not as rare as is being suggested. He said, "As usual with any astrology, or Christian adaptations of it, one cherry-picks the stars that fit the desired conclusion. There is nothing to suggest that 23rd of September is a momentous date for biblical prophecy, and Christians need to be careful about being drawn into such sensationalist claims. We won't know the day or the hour, so we should be prepared at all times." And, fortunately for us, NASA also says the Planet X theory is a hoax, and no such system exists or will pass the Earth. NASA scientist Dr. David Morrison said, "There is no credible evidence whatever for the existence of NIBIRU. There are no pictures, no tracking, no astronomical observations. I can quite specifically say how we know Planet X or NIBIRU does not exist and does not threaten the Earth. Firstly, if there was a planet headed into the inner solar system that was going to come close to the Earth, it would already be inside the orbit of Mars. It would be bright, it would be easily visible to the naked eye. If it was up there, it would be easy to see it. All of us could see it.